Alright guys, welcome to my video today. We have a Ford 2013 MK2 SZ Ford Territory. This is with a 7-seater turbo diesel. Now the main problem with this one is that when you are pushing the key for an ignition, see, you don't get any crank. But if you take it out, push and then start, then it's starting. So normally it could be a cylinder problem, or on the other side you got the ignition switch right here. So to check that which one is in the problem now, or which is faulty, you can see there are 3 clips of the screws here we need to take out first. Once you have these 3 screws out, you can see it's very ones. Okay, Philip said once you take that out, now you have to just wiggle a little bit. Make sure you just the steering column adjustment, you can turn out a little bit, wiggle and wiggle. Let's see, there you go. So then that comes out, and the front bit you can leave it there, or you can also push it down and just move it a little bit, but that's all you need. Usually you don't have to take it out in whole. So that's the lock cylinder here. To take it out, if you can see guys, there's a tiny hole right there. You need to poke it with something small there. Now when you do that, the cylinder not going to come out. So to take it out, you need to get the key in and just do first click, so you can actually wiggle it out. And while you pushing that, and you have to wiggle and pull out the actual barrel. So once you take that out, so the things what we're looking for, any wear and tear basically on the part. As you can see, this one looks pretty decent to me. I don't see any problem with that. Minor scratch, and if we can see inside right there, look, doesn't look any damage, just slightly scratched. And normally this can wear out. In those cases we have to replace the cylinder or the whole assembly. Okay, so since that is okay, what we need to look into now is this black part, if you can see it. So this is ignition switch, this is, so we'll pop that out, and what we can see, there is only one screw there. It's a T10 torque. We'll take that out. So to take that out, we have to take the connection out. That one, easy. And that is a T10 torque. Just one screw actually holding that one, and plus this has some plastic screws that you need to push and pop out. We'll have to, okay, I'll show you once I take it out. Alright guys, so once I took that screw out, now you can see there are a couple of basically just plastic locks. Is one right there and the other one is right here. So if you can just use a tiny screwdriver to push that, that should take out the ignition switch that we think might be trouble, is faulty. There you go. So that's basically, it's just popped out now. See what happened here basically, if you can actually look at it. I think See that plastic bit is pretty worn out. It's worn out, looks like. That's what is causing. So this is, it creates a gap in between the cylinder, the head that actually goes in here, and the twist and start the engine, the switch. So there is a gap. So once I push it in, that pushes in and goes in here, that locks it in. If I'll try to show you what it looks inside. So you can see that. So that's what pros just right there. So that actually comes out and turns the ignition switch. So what we'll do is let's compare with the new one, then we will see the difference. Okay, so let's compare these two. I have ordered a new one. It's pretty easy to get actually in Australia, so I'm taking a video here in Sydney. You just look for, you know, the model and or either VIN number. It actually pretty much pops up online or eBay. So this one is used one, which you can see is the head looks worn out, and this is the new one. So before we put it in, I think it's better put some lubricants in. That's how they use. So we put some lubricants in here and pop it back in, pretty much reverse the process, and we'll show you what if it makes the difference. One tiny caution, that when you see, this is the original one, it's in off position, you see the angle, and look at this, when you receive it, it might be different. So take that spring out. You can simply use your key, put it in, just turn, and you can hear the click, and you'll see now it's sitting in the right position before you put it in. Yeah. Alright guys, so the new switch is in. Let's test it before we close the cover. So just simply put the key in, let's see, twist, fixed. So that was the problem. See, visually the wear and tear on the ignition switch is not that visible, but that tiny, you know, couple of millimeters causes this problem. I hope that helps you. If you like it, follow, give the thumbs up. Thank you.